taking reps. I know offense. I feel like I've been here long enough to know it, so I can work in really any spot with the tight end, really.
So is this a way to hope the defense won't find you on a play or something? Or
Well, if that's how it works out, yeah. I'm willing to take any position I can.
you're not
So
changing numbers?
no, I'm gonna keep 85.
What is the trick to that as far as sometimes you're trying to be the linebacker, sometimes you're being a corner, sometimes it's a deeper route and the safeties involved. What is the key to constantly changing, knowing there's somebody different you got to set up and try to be?
You just got to know your competition, really.
And your keys.
Yeah, just like you said, linebackers, they're not as quick, but they usually square up more. So you got to know how to beat a guy that is squared up. And DB will run with you. They'll turn their hips. You got to know how to work off them, turn their hips. So it changes the game, but it's still football in the same sense.
Is it almost fun to line up and them not knowing exactly which guy you're trying to pick off on this play, knowing that you're setting him up because he squares up, or make this guy turn his hips, or it's almost like a chess match type of thing?
It really is, just being out there playing any position I get a chance, I have fun if I just stay in the slot, So it kind of feels good knowing that I can go outside and work any position that I want.
How much fun is it to see some of this young talent come in here? Obviously, they can learn a lot from you, but how much fun is it for you to watch them when they come in here?
It's something special, It's like a new generation, Those guys come in and they're already caught up to speed, Like when I came in, I wasn't as physically prepared to play in college, but it seems like these guys that are coming in now, they're ready, They're not even missing a beat. So it's kind of cool seeing a guy that just jumps in the mix and knowing what they're doing.
Is that true as far as pass routes go and just the art of receiving as well?
Well, I'd say that there's technique. You got to learn technique in college. The game's a little bit faster, so you got to know how to create more space. But those guys are physically prepared. They come in. They had great strength coaches in high school, so they're a step ahead of the game.
Have you guys worked much on your punt return yet in that unit yet? Very much.
We actually went full today, not tackling or anything like that, but we did work trying to find some holes, left and right returns, things like that.
I'm looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, always. The special teams is just it's just one of those parts of the games where it can make or break you.
Give you an extra touchdown and 100 yards of total offense a game.
Oh yeah, it's a great experience or a great time to just get any position you can to get the ball.
You talk about these young guys being physically mature. When you get sent across the middle and Ronell's out there, do you worry about it, or are you just too quick for him to even worry about him?
Yeah, it's football. I really don't pay attention to anything but the ball. That's how you got to concentrate on the ball. So if I do get hit, I'll get up and play the next play.
Do you guys worry about it?
I think, yeah. Until you really get that first college hit, then you'll let it go.
I don't want to wear all these guys on, but some of those questions late in media day you had to leave. Remember the Welcome My World introduced you.
Uh-huh.
Do you think a little bit more people would be surprised, fill in the blank, some hidden talent or something happened in your life, people would be surprised and you fill in the blank?
Well, I feel like I get kind of claustrophobic sometimes. I wouldn't say that's really anything surprising.
And
but
why is that? Is it been lightweight since a little kid, or?
Yeah, because I've always been like a smaller guy. So like we get out here and we get in the huddles, I always like to try to be in the back. Or we call up practice at the end, I always like to be at the back, So I wouldn't say that's anything special, but yeah, it's kind of how I am.
And your favorite high school memory?
Favorite high school memory? I guess my sophomore year playing defense, I had 9 interceptions, so it was really over a span of a whole season.
So really, was there one specific one team, or?
My sophomore year at receiver, you guys know Reggie Smith. I jumped over him and caught a ball.
Okay. And then if you added somebody to Mount Rushmore, who would you add? Which
To
American?
Mount Rushmore. Obama. Yeah, why not?
Just really like the way that whole part of the culture changed the last couple of years. And
Well, I really don't pay too much attention to politics, but
Yeah.
it's great seeing that the world's changing and giving more people opportunities.
who's your favorite pro athlete in sport growing up as a kid? And maybe had his poster or watched him?
Emmitt Smith.
Really?
Yeah.
And why was that? Just
My dad was a Dallas fan, so I just brought it into the family.
you still a Dallas fan?
Yeah, pretty much so. I'm really more of an Ocho Cinco fan now.
Really?
But yeah,
And why is that? Everybody's going to need an explanation on that
He's
one.
got the same. I wear the same number as him. He's an exciting player.
And the last one would be just a little bit your favorite meal. What would it be?
I'm a picky eater. I really don't like too much fancy foods. I'll just pizza. Safe.
Pizza?
Yeah, it's safe.
And specific kind, like pepperoni?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni pizza. That's your
Pepperoni
favorite
pizza.
meal.
That's it.
A certain brand or
if you
anywhere?
didn't know me, that would be the meal. I wouldn't say fix a lasagna or spaghetti, anything like that.
Just go to the store.
Go buy some pizza. Yeah.
So, thanks, Ron.
Yeah, no
Ron,
problem.
you had a chance to work with Drew much this camp, Drew Allen?
A little bit, not really team situations, but yeah.
What kind of ball does he throw?
What kind of ball is he throw? It's better than last year. Um,
Right.
I feel like he's progressing. He really is. More confidence comes with time, like I've been saying about Landry too. So he's getting his reads down a little bit better. So I just feel like that just helps quarterbacks out a lot.
What about the new guy, the freshman, Blake?
Blake, the confidence is coming along. Just more reps he's taking. He throws a nice ball. You know, he has a lot of confidence in himself. So,
Is it a cannon arm like they describe, or just pretty good? Or, I mean,
well, I
Sam-
think going from high school, he might have had a cannon arm, but now, you know, you still got some physical attributes that you have to work on. You know, and put in the spot, you have to trust yourself in the route running and the speed. So,
everybody says he's got more confidence than most true freshmen that are coming in. And
Oh,
you've
yeah.
been around some of the other guys, the Allens and the Bradfords and all those. So where does he rank as far as coming in with a lot of confidence already?
he's up there. I can't really say I didn't really watch Sam Bradford when he was a true freshman.
Right.
You know, I saw Landry when he was a true freshman. Didn't really work with because of Sam, but he's one of those guys that can get it done once his time comes around.
Last year, you found out when Sam got hurt, you could win with Landry. If something, God forbid, were to happen to Landry early, could you win with Drew?
Yeah, I feel like we can win with anybody. You know, Coach Hype gets those guys prepared. You know, he coaches them up like the all starters. So I feel like that's a good situation to be in. They all get about the same amount of snaps. Not always going with the ones, but they get their chance to go in there and play with the starting receivers.